Hi, Imaginers. It is Kyla coaching you to the life and career that you imagined. And on this week's episode, I want to talk to you about what teaching teaches us. I was talking to a old friend of mine the other day who I spent a semester abroad with, and I was thinking about the European system of teaching versus the American system of teaching. And it got me thinking about what teaching teaches us. I was also thinking about my grammar school teacher and the way that she used to teach us. I remember vividly my second grade teacher, Mrs. Bradlaugh. I loved her. I thought she was beautiful. She was so sweet. She was such a wonderful teacher. But one of the things that she did was if you got 100 on your paper, you got to put your paper in a circle and she would draw out one of them. And if your paper was drawn, then you would get a lollipop. And I was thinking about what that taught me when I was a young child. And really it taught me to teach to the test. Now, this is not any kind of indictment on our public education system or teachers. I'm in love with teachers. I thought about being a teacher. I'm so grateful for teachers. But again, I just want to ponder today, what does teaching teach us? And contrast that young experience I had with my semester abroad. When I studied abroad, I was given recommended, suggested reading. There was no textbooks that were required. And so you can imagine what that taught me versus getting 100 on a test and getting a lollipop. It taught me to go out and learn on my own, to come up with new concepts and ideas, to challenge a concept that perhaps was one that would have gotten you 100 on a test. And so on the road to your life imagined, I want you to think about, what did teaching teach you that has served you and maybe that hasn't served you? So for me, being a communications major, so much of my attention to detail has served me incredibly well. And yet, also studying abroad and only being given suggested reading, having to come up with new concepts entirely on my own, has also taught me how to be a teacher who creates new concepts. And that's what I do in my business now. So again, think about all of your past learning, all of your past teachings, and which of those serve you on the road to your life imagined, and maybe which ones you want to know that they were given to you with nothing but love and support, but that they may not serve you anymore. And think about what new things you want to go out and learn, and maybe new belief systems that you want to learn. Maybe there's some teachings that also created belief systems in you, and maybe those don't serve you anymore. If you want to learn more about belief systems, check out some of my previous videos where I go into much more depth about that. But we are formed by what came before the life that we have now. We created the life that we have now based on things we were taught, things that we believed, but all of those are up for grabs. Everything that you have thought up until now, you can decide if those serve you or if you want to be taught something new. Go out and teach something new. As always, I'm here to help you in any way I can. Reach out to me at kylamartinconsulting.com for some free resources. And as always, I'm cheering you on to the life and career that you imagined. Take care.